everybody, Luxinda Swirl here. Okay, we're going to start on another cup. This idea comes straight from Rachel, Mrs. Nola at Mr. Nola's Glitter. She did a recent unboxing of the April box for 2021. And one of the things she did when she talked about this glitter was she mentioned that she couldn't wait to do a Tack-It method tumbler with it. And I think I'm just going to jump to that because it's a fantastic idea. It is silver, so I'm leaving the cup naked. I'm not spray painting it, but it has deep blue and some other things going on in it, and I want to see what it looks like. So, first step to the Tack-It method is to get you some Aleene's Tack-It over and over, which is now called something else. She's revamped it, I guess. Put a little in here because I did a Tack-It method cup recently for something else, a different project, so I have some left over. It's basically 50-50 Tack-It and water stirred together, mixed together, and I am now going to put it all over this cup. This is a hog, but they don't make them anymore, so I won't bother linking this in the description below, but I'll link everything else. And I'm going to brush a nice even layer and let it dry about 15-20 minutes, and then come back and brush another even layer. Okay, I will put this on my Dollar Tree paper towel holder to dry for 15 or so minutes. I'll put a second layer on, let that one dry thoroughly, and bring you back for the next step, which is tack-itting on the glitter. And we're back. All right, the Tack-It is dried, but is still tacky. And now I am going to sprinkle on a whole mess of Shipwreck Beach. Here we go, Tack-It method. Take a couple of fingers, or 3, and start pressing your glitter down, rubbing as you go. You can start to see where it's lying flat. See, there's not flat, there's flat. Finish up going over it thoroughly so you know it's lying flat. And yes, you can see some came off, but you can also see there's a lot still on the cup. Look at that rainbow, isn't that beautiful? Well, you can see that halo effect around the edges there. Okay, so there we have it. A beautiful Tack-It cup with our Shipwreck Beach. All right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this cup outside and spray seal it with some Rust-Oleum 2X clear matte spray, bring it back, and put a layer of epoxy resin on it. And we're back. Okay, so I have a bunch of cups to work on. This is the one we just, obviously, just did the Tack-It method with, and I took it out on the deck and I sprayed it with matte clear spray to seal the glitter on. That's why it doesn't look very spectacular or sparkly, but as soon as I put the resin on, the sparkle will come back. I'm going to put 10, 15 milliliters, 15 or so milliliters of resin on here. I'm going to use my KS Liquid Stone for all of the tumblers I'm working on this afternoon. And then on this one, I am going to drop on some Woody's Goodies blues. I went through my stash and I picked ones with the lightest blue caps I could find. So here's what we have. Bombay, Bayou, Prosecco, Cool Pool Punch. That actually looks pretty dark, but The cap says otherwise, so we'll see what that means. Deep blue sea, same here. Looks pretty dark, but that's a light cap. Island Punch, Pucker, and Tsunami. So we have a range of theoretically light blues here, and I'm going to just drop them on. I'm not going to put on any white. The purpose of this is not to do a swirl cup necessarily. It's just to add some different blues to our blue and silver oceanic Tack-It cup. And since this is a Hawaii beach themed box, I figure we're working with blues, and that should be really pretty. So let's see what we get. The suit up and all that, so just sit back and enjoy the show. And we're back. Okay, let's see how this cup turned out. Ooh, oh my Lord, that is gorgeous. Oh, Mrs. Nola, you were right. This glitter makes a gorgeous Tack-It cup. Don't have sunshine for you today, so you're just gonna have to imagine that it's even sparklier than it is. But we're not done yet. We're gonna put on some sea creatures from the clear cast that we received in the April box. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Look at that. Ooh, I love this color. Whichever one this is, I'll have to go through and figure out exactly which is which color. Because this deep teal is, oh my God. Oh my God. All the blues are pretty, but oh, here's our bottom. Very, very, very oceanic. I do love this. All right, let's see what happens next. And we're back. Okay, so we have our beautiful oceanic Tack-It glitter cup with, what is that, Shipwreck Beach was the Tack-It glitter. And we have our Crafty Thrivin' clear cast sheet of all the sea creatures we could ever desire. And I am going to use some silhouettes down in this area and some of the actual colored critters up in the top. And then we'll figure out something to stick on the bottom, and we should be good to go. Nothing particularly complex here. All right, such as it is, it is. Something on the bottom. there we have it. So what happens now? I could either UV resin over all of this stuff, but I'm not going to do that. Some people might not even do anything. They might go straight to epoxy resin at this point. I'm not going to do that either. I'm going to take it out on the deck and spray paint it with Rust-Oleum matte clear spray that will not only make sure that these things are all sealed on, which they should be anyway, but it will also give the whole surface of the cup a matte finish for the epoxy resin layer to cling to. And then we'll come back and we'll put the final layer of resin on and do the big reveal. So stay tuned.